get ready with me for sleep. This is a series I'm doing. I'm Dr. Christy Gibson on bedtime rituals that will help relax the mind and body, things that you can do instead of looking at the blue lights on your phone and your screens before bed. So today is about self-care, and this is actually an act of self-compassion. Self-compassion can be really hard for us sometimes to think like, I'm good enough, I'm deserving, but sometimes you can do a behavior that tells yourself the same thing. So today we're going to use some gentle massage oil. So this is body butter with almond from Aleppo, Savon. So this is Syrian refugees who had a soap company in Syria, and they started it up here in Canada, and it's very successful. So exciting, happy to support that. So that just makes me happy. I work at a refugee clinic. I love that story. And so I'm going to incorporate Ayurvedic medicine as well. So part of the daily routine in Ayurveda is creation of these moments of self-care where you're quite mindful about it. So one of the most beautiful things I learned when I was studying Ayurvedic counseling was the act of this nighttime ritual where you take a scent that is meant to kind of match your energetic intention. So for nighttime, you wouldn't really want to use like eucalyptus or mint or something that's really energizing. You would potentially do that in the morning. Nighttime, it would be more sandalwood, lavender, like really soft and gentle scents that are calming. So this one is almond, so really, really gentle, doesn't have a strong scent at all. And the goal is just to choose some places to give yourself a little tiny massage. So in Ayurvedic practice, we were taught to do this massage on both the hands and the feet. So as I do that, I'm going to also notice a multisensory experience. So I'm noticing that when I put the cream on my hands, it was quite chilly. And as soon as I started rubbing it, it warmed up really, really fast and released almost a puff of scent up towards me. And I'm noticing just how my own hands feel when I'm rubbing in the lotion. So you can use massage oil, cream, lotion, anything like this. And I'm going to just really deliberately make sure that it's in every single corner of my hands as I'm rubbing it in, and just give myself lots of attention and care. So you kind of get to decide, are you doing your forearms up to the elbow? For me, I'm just gonna do hands. You could use some hand cream or some foot cream to do this kind of thing. But again, make sure it's not an energizing smell. You want this to be really about winding down. Another nice thing that you could do is just some gentle havening or brushing the palms of your hands with the other fingertips. Then you might imagine where this smell would come from. So I'm thinking Zanzibar. I visited there in Tanzania, and they had the spice islands with all kinds of spices and nuts and fruits that I really don't get a chance to see in real life here in Canada. So I'm wondering, where do almonds come from? I actually have no idea. But in my mind right now, I'm just kind of visiting Zanzibar and these beautiful spice gardens, and I'm thinking about Stone Town, like the capital. Super random aside, Freddie Mercury came from there. And I purchased a mirror at an antique shop that was his old residence. So you can see how just I'm invoking a nice, peaceful, calm memory. I'm thinking of a nice, pleasant place as I'm doing this gentle brushing across my palms. And then another thing that you could do is just a really gentle massage. So massaging all of your fingers, because so much of our days are spent texting and typing, and we can get lots of hand cramps. I have a hand cramp here on the palm from weightlifting that I'm trying to do more of. So how can I just pay attention to what my hands need and give it some of what they need? Next step would be to move on to the feet. So I'll take off my little slippers and I'll just do one at a time. So again, the idea is to just give yourself some self-care. So I'm going to, my little ankle bones are quite dry. So I'm going to rub the lotion in, and I'm not getting quite the same puff of scent, but I can still get that multi-sensory experience. So as I'm massaging into my foot, I can actually really feel the textures, the toenails versus the toes versus the more calloused skin on the back of the heels, and just even notice where my foot needs self-care. So I'm going to gently massage and pay attention to the smells, the textures, what I'm seeing, and then just give the bottom of my foot a really nice massage with the thumb, wherever you think your foot would like to be massaged. That feels amazing, for as long as you want to. So if it's something that you've got the time and energy, this is something you could spend 5 minutes doing. If you're in a bit of a rush and you're on your way to sleep, just rub in the massage oil or the lotion and get on with your routine. Foot number 2. The whole purpose of this exercise is to find something that you can do that is considered self-care. So for me, this is a nice act of self-care. I put my hair in the little silk windy thing so that I don't have to do it tonight. I don't have to get out the Dyson. The Dyson blows the fuse in my house sometimes. So yeah, I just gave myself 5 extra minutes, not doing the hair, just kind of sticking it up instead. That was an act of self-care. So some hot tea and lemon, obviously no caffeine, reading a poem that you like, but try not to do it using a device. The whole idea is just to find the kinds of things that are self-care for your system. So whether it's putting on a mask on your face or on your hair, whether it's massaging some lotion into your hands and feet, what is it that your body needs? What can you do for it as a bedtime routine? Good night. And because I mentioned it, that's my Dyson, but this is the mirror that I picked up at the art gallery that was Freddie Mercury's home.